Hello, how's it going? We're back in GTNH. Oh man, I was messing on here just a little bit earlier, and well, I found a problem, but also I was like, man, it's such a whiplash feeling when I go back from Terrafirmagreg to GTNH. It feels good though. How's everybody doing? Hope y'all are having a good early evening. Well, evening for some of y'all. Just finished dinner. Cat is chilling right now. We're coming to the GTNH solo world if you haven't seen it. Yo, Wastacar, what's up? How's it going? Ark, good to see you. Hello, hello. Yeah, it might have been a while since, well, I think I did a stream like last Wednesday or something in here, but we haven't spent a lot of time here recently. I've been going through different daily builds, ever since they've started. And we got to do things like the wall share coke ovens and mess with the vending machine a bunch, which has been awesome. Been really, really good. But now we have crops in H in here, and I think I might mess with that more, even like in a creative world. I want to learn what's going on with it. But here was a really weird thing. Okay. For those of you who have played GTNH regularly, you might have been familiar with the whole 3-layer LV crop manager type setup, right? So it's like an 11 by 11, and then you can stack 3 on top of each other, put the crop manager like along the second row of crop sticks, and then you're good. Well, I had a thing going on here, and I guess I can go into creative real quick. I can kind of demonstrate this. So what was going on is we can take a crop stick, pop that right there, take a sapling, put that right there, and it'll start to grow. It'll start doing its thing. And what's up, Changeable? How you doing today? Come on in, come on in. So you put bonsais down here on this lower level, like the lower, you got 3 different layers. It's the lowest layer, and it'll start to grow, but eventually it'll actually turn a different color, and it'll start to say it's sick, basically. Benzene setup. Well, you're getting a bit ahead of me. You're totally reading my mind, by the way, because I think we are going to do benzene. I thought about oil for a while. I was actually looking at oil berries from the crops in H, but there might be a problem with that, possibly. Okay, now I said it's going to turn sick, and then watch it not turn sick for some reason. I don't know. We'll come back and look at this in a second, but yeah, they turn like a more saturated looking color. And then they say is sick, cannot grow. And actually weeds started growing in their place eventually. Okay, so here's the deal with the berries, and I'm not 100% sure on this, but I was looking at the oilberry seeds, right? And you can use the crop breeder, but we haven't made this. It requires an MV crop breeder at the very least, and witherweed and soul sand lily seeds, right? And so I'm like, well, okay, what about doing them in the world, right? Because there's usually a tab for that with the crops in H for doing them in the world, just on 2 crop sticks next to each other. If I click on soul sand seeds, hey, look, there's this whole crop breeding tab, right? So you can do these in the world itself. You don't need a machine with netherstone lily and sand lily. But there is no such thing for the oilberry seeds. And I feel like that could be an oversight, but it also makes me wonder, do you actually just need the crop breeder machine in order to do that? And I did want to test some things out, maybe including that. Dude, it's still not turning sick. They shouldn't be that low nutrients. Yeah, so they get water. We're actually providing water with the crop manager down below. Yep. So I don't know. Because what was funny is they would say sickly down here, and then I would look at the tooltip of the water on both of them, and this one actually had more water than this one, and these are fine. Been no problem with these 2 layers whatsoever. Oilberries are locked to the machine. Right, okay. So, which NEI seemed to indicate. I was kind of trusting NEI on that one. In which case, I don't know if I want to go through the trouble of MV crop breeder right now. I have no crop infrastructure whatsoever at this point. It's a lot of enriched fertilizer, and only for a chance as well, because the lower the tier of the crop breeder, the less of a chance of success, right? So I'm thinking, how much enriched fertilizer am I going to have to go through in order to make these seeds in the first place? So I think oil berries will be quite useful later on. But for my initial MV power, yeah, I think I just want to make a pyrolyze oven and an MV distillery, call it a day. You know what I mean? Just to get something online, something basic. I don't want to invest in like MV steam turbines. We have a lot of steam, but I mean, it just doesn't scale well, right? I've been doing the shenanigans right now. So we have an MV extruder and electrolyzer, and I'm kind of just up transforming. They're sharing it with the EBF. It's a bit of a precarious situation. Hey, what's up, Iso? No cat today. Is just little old me. Hello, hello. Yo, Alf. Good to see you. How's it going? So yeah. I wanted to do, I have done diesel and CBD and that stuff before. I've done biodiesel. I wasn't really that impressed. We did that in Neo Tokyo, actually. I still like benzene better. And I think I want to just do benzene all the way to vac nukes, probably. I think that's the plan. Hey, Mr. Nibbles, what's up? Yep, Wednesday stream. I had some free time. Got a lot of things done yesterday after stream, so. And I've been saying I've been wanting to do more like 2.9 related stuff, so. Been a long day, but overall good. Hey, at least you can say that at the end. That's good. Well, hopefully you can relax now. Yeah, this is not turning sickly. It was this entire 11 by 11 area that was sickly, and now they're not turning sickly. I am very confused. What's going on with that? Canola? Yeah. I mean, seed oil, I could use that for biodiesel, for sure. I think I just don't want to. I think I just want power to be a means to an end, at least in the solo world, just to get us to EV. And then we can do some new stuff, some new crazy stuff. The only thing, like, in the diesel realm that I haven't done is I haven't done high octane gasoline. And I could still switch over to that later if I wanted to. But yeah, I think all reliable benzene just to get us by right now. I think that's the play. Chat, I was looking at like, oh, I need to repair my piston boots. I don't think that oh, what the heck is this? What the heck did I just hit? What? Hello? What the heck? Was it Y? I? Has this always been a thing? Have I been ignorant of this, or is this new, chat?
Hi there.
Hey, Kenzie. Long time no see. What's up? Hope you're doing well. It's a bug with sickness spreading too much earlier. Oh, okay, so maybe that was the issue then, Wastacar. Maybe. Interesting. I mean, that's kind of a problem. Maybe I need to move over to a newer daily. I'll have to look into that, if that's still an outstanding bug. Props to Luke some NHA with neighbors, so one by itself might not be a best test. Yeah. I mean, I could just do this all over again. Come back to this in a bit. Yeah, I tore this down because, it was making weeds, so I thought, well, probably shouldn't have this standing. Have this continuing, but I'll put it back. I'll put it back. We'll see what happens. I think I have a... Oh, this is so awkward, though. Give me a sapling. Yeah, this is going to take a second. Sorry, chat. But I think this is probably a good idea, just for testing purposes, see what goes on here. It was fixed weeks ago? I downloaded this daily. This is, which daily is this? 442. This was 1 week ago exactly, I think. So maybe it's not that bug? I don't know. We're going to see what happens after we replant these. Yeah, it should be. As far as that bug goes, yeah. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, we'll see. Oh my god. Why is this hole here? Okay, we're gonna patch that up. Oh yeah. Oh, ooh, I don't want that. Nope, nope. Hope everybody is having a good Wednesday though. Simple roundup. Vet appointment with the cat. Needed to take some harder, so needed anesthesia. Oh my goodness. Pushing over the water and food bowl. Doing better. Okay, doing better now. That's good. Holy crap. That sounds like a bit of a scare. Yeah, what a day. Jeez. Creative testing stuff. So earlier today, all of these were sickly, and I don't know why. It's the bottom of a triple layer, just bonsai crop manager, 11 by 11 field. Very standard stuff that you would, see in previous versions of, GTNH playthroughs. And so I thought maybe there's like some NH crop mechanic that I'm not understanding properly. Not sure, but I'm just gonna put these back because I would much rather have the triple layer field. I would rather this work correctly. Yeah, we'll see. I'm just having to take my time here. Get this done. We're almost done. It's a little awkward because I don't have a lot of space, so I can't really do this en masse quickly. Random hole. I don't know why that hole was there. Beats me. Beats me. 80% humidity, no vision to sky. Get shield biome tags. Shouldn't be low enough to force sickness as long as you're not left anything empty in the middle. Yeah, I mean, here was the weird thing. And yo, Spyro, thank you for the follow. The weird thing was that it wasn't happening on this layer, the middle layer. Unless there is like something where, oh, if you have multiple blocks above them, then that's a problem, right? Like 2, 3, 4 blocks. And then there's some kind of like extra factor that kicks in of some sort. Don't really know. Enderman took it, yeah. Wait, they can't take chisel blocks, right? All right. We'll see how that works. Let's see. I do have the crop sticks that I used for that before. Let me go delete these. Yeah. There we go. They can't. Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't know how I just now followed. Been watching for about a year. That is pretty crazy. Well, we appreciate the follow. Thank you. Yeah, Kat is not with us today. I mean, she's fine. She's doing her own thing. She'll be back on Thursday for more TFG. And Terrafirmagreg, by the way, chat, we are moving to LVH tomorrow. And I was actually on there for a little bit earlier today, and I'm doing the very best I can to make sure that we can actually do something LV related tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, this. So if I'm going to make Pyrolyze Oven, I need 9 Cooper Nickel coil blocks. But oh, I got distracted. So what I was looking at earlier was the piston boots. If I want to repair these, is this repair recipe new? I don't remember ever seeing this before. Usually you have to like put your piston boots there, like give it a tanned leather, rubber, string, but I mean, this is much better. I would much rather just put it in an anvil with leather. I don't actually even know if we have an anvil though. I don't think we do. I should probably make one of those. Make an anvil real quick, chat. Oh, anvil mold. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need that eventually anyway. Actually. Oh, fluid solidifier LV. Okay. Oh, but I need molten iron. I need like an advanced thing. Okay, no, I should just make it with the shaped crafting. That's fine. Prepared an anvil, it said in the quest. Did it say in the quest book? That might have just been a thing for a while. That that is kind of the trouble of playing the daily sometimes, is I'll discover new things, but they're not new things. They're actually like very old things. Unbeknownst to me. So now how is our iron doing? Let's see. Also iron screw. Hold on. Got no iron screws. Okay. Well, do we have iron block? Somewhere in here. Okay, hold on. Got 1 iron block. Got a bunch of other miscellaneous iron. Okay. Another 6 of those. And I guess I should make some iron bolts. You know, we have the MV extruder now, which is really good. And then 2 iron plates. Yeah. Get this done real quick. Then we'll get to the meat and potatoes today. I feel like trains from Create would be super interesting and cool way to handle. So there's like a monorail that various people are working on in TFG right now in our world. It's cool. Oh, I don't have the bolt extrusion thing. Do I? I don't think I do. Oh, signs would have helped. These are... no. Let's make a bolt extruder real quick. We're getting extremely sidetracked already, but it's okay. Trains would be cool for TFG. Dude, train... I mean, like, that was one of the most enticing things about Create for Kat. And I mean, I gotta kind of agree with her. It's just a big investment. Kat and I have kind of been limping along in our TFG progression. It is very exciting to see other people do that for sure. All right, let's get this going real quick. Normal G, yeah. I mean, it's just another day playing GTNH, right? It's not a real GTNH session if you're not getting distracted by other things. For sure. Create on its own does not require the item throughput that trains provide. Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot. I mean, TFG, it's heavily integrated and modified. Like, I need a 6 deployer, 1 squeezer setup just to make LV circuits. That's actually one of the last things that I have to work on in TFG. Yeah, frog ports, like, sound super interesting. I don't know anything about them, though. I was hoping we would get to that point before Uyage, one of our mods, playing with us, like, got really busy. Because I wanted to see that happen. Old IC2 seed breeding when I should be getting into MV. Yeah, why put yourself through the pain and suffering when Crops NH is around the corner? Because you're going to learn like an old IC2 seed breeding system that's, I guess it's somewhat applicable for Crops NH, but I don't know. I've always avoided IC2 crops until I can make the Open Computers crop breeder. Alright, sorry, Chad, just waiting on rest of this. I guess we could go ahead and get our blocks compressing right here. Trying to remember where everything is in this world as well. It's really not? What's really not? You disagree with me about IC2 crops? That's just my personal feeling. They've had like a AE2 system of create. Yeah. That's definitely my understanding. Level maintainer for each item needed for craft on its own maintainer. That is pretty cool. Alright, let's get some bolts. Let's get this going. Upgrade to a daily if they want to try IC2 crops. Yeah, I mean, crops NH just seems way more palatable. Like I said, I do want to kind of go into like a little bit of a creative mode, like a creative test world, and kind of mess with them. Like put down like a UV world accelerator and just kind of play around with it, see how it feels. Yeah, I mean, that is my understanding, Westcar, right? That a lot of the seed breeding recipe, like the way you get seed, like, I mean, they did try to emulate what IC2 Crops was doing in that regard, right? Alright, got the bolts. Lathe, where's the lathe? Aha. Okay. Perfect. Get our anvil. Do we have leather? We have leather now. Oh, we got tons of leather. Okay. Nothing wrong with sticking on 2.8 if you want to keep going with it. Yeah, definitely not. Like, you know? I know some people who stuck to like 2.4 for a really long time. Multiple updates later on. You know, you do you, chat. All right. Get our anvil. Boop. Oh, that's a quest. And I'll just put it right there for now. And so, do I actually need all pieces of glass? Oh, okay. So it like does 25% increments, I guess. Okay. 3 levels. Oh, I need a. Oh, when can I get the experience obelisk? I think it's a ways away. All right. Good deal. So, get back down to business. Yeah, we're not doing the pump semi-fluid generator. Although I will want oil in a bit, but I'm not going to worry about that quite yet. Because I'm worried about MV power before anything else. And so I kind of want to set ourselves up for success here. Now there is going to be a bit of problem with this is for MV circuits, I don't really have many. We're going to need 5 at the very least. And I don't even know if I have LV circuits either. So first of all, we're still making them with the electronic circuit. Okay. Circuits. Oh god. Oh god. It's not letting me hit C. Okay, that's fine. 6 LV circuits. That's not going to work. That's definitely not going to work. Okay, but we do have our LV circuit assembler now. It's fantastic. We definitely do this recipe right here. Circuit boards. Do we have any circuit boards? No. Resistors, vacuum tubes. All right, we got to make all this stuff from scratch. Oh man, I wish I'd done this before starting. That's okay. That's okay. We'll get it done. I don't have any chat on screen. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn that back on. Thank you. Boop. There we go. Hello, chat. You're on Camry. What's up, Value? Yeah, that's what I thought, Kellen A. It's HV. Yep. Unfortunate. Okay, so we can make circuit boards with the assembler now. Refined glue. Easy. We're looking for wood plank. Got some. I should probably make more of these as well. Also an assembler recipe. Yeah, let's just go ahead and make batch 64 chat. While we're here, while we're thinking about it. I don't have wood pulp, dude. I don't have anything. We're very poor. Extremely poor. Oh man, it's been a while. How do I get wood pulp? I guess we can use mortars. Also macerator, I think. Yeah, macerator. Alright. Let's throw a bunch of logs in. Oh, it feels good to be back here. Feels good to be able to move around and sprint and glide and not have to worry about hunger or thirst as we have been in Terrafirmagreg. Although I do have to say, like, Terrafirmagreg is kind of clicking for me now. This is grinder, yep. And yeah, we probably need to make some more of the multi-steam machines as well. Yeah, I saw Florben was working on that. What voltage age are they in again? Is it EV? What was he trying to make? Like 524,000 EU per tick off of the fish oil? The fish power setup? EV, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Dude, and Flurpin is doing a subathon pretty soon. Before he has to start work. That's gonna be fun. Alright, there we go. I just need 64, right? Yep, job. Big, huge.
I'm all Greg. Pleased to meet you.
Hey! Hey, Craft. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Hope you're doing well today. Hello. Alright, where is it? Here we go. Okay. Let's get this going. Everybody loves a good circuit craft batch stream. Right, chat? Oh, yeah. Circuit 2, right? And throw in the wood pulp. And then, yeah, I want to batch 64 of these. So 64 is going to be, so it's 8 ingots worth. So 64 ingots of copper in vending machine circuit 10. Yep. Mining, also crafting. Well, I do recommend both. True. Very true. Welcome. Circuit craft batch stream, yeah. Some order of those words, yeah. Batch craft circuit batch and craft, yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, what else can we work on while we're waiting on this? Oh yeah, we do need way more of the glass tubes. Now, okay, here's the thing. We do now have the EBF since we last batch crafted these. And I like the new texture of the molten redstone alloy. It's like darker than it used to be. Am I crazy, chat? I'm pretty sure that's darker, like a different color. Either way, we can actually make some molten redstone alloy. Well, we can make, yeah, this right here. We do have some oxygen that we could throw for that. Yeah, I might do that. And the mixing recipe is redstone, raw silicon, and coal. And we do have raw silicon from, what were we doing? The magnesia loop or whatever. And we have oxygen from this as well. So that works out pretty well. So we can do like 16. Something like that. All right, where's our redstone? Redstone is right here. Okay, and then coal dust. Do we have any coal dust? I don't think we do. What's our coal looking like? Hey, world map. What's up? Thank you for the hydrate. Tongs counter 1. Okay, no. Wait, where did the tongs counter 1 come from? What did I do to deserve that? Chad, that's from Terrafirmagreg. I can never remember to hold the tongs in my hand when I'm messing with hot materials. Very upsetting. And yo, Wally, what's up? Thank you for the follow. Okay, we got a bunch of coal ore. I guess let's just grind that up, right? Like, this is the most useful to us in dust form. Yeah. Okay. We'll get that going. We'll get some redstone alloy going. And then that's going to give us a much better vacuum tube recipe. So we'll use annealed copper as well. I'm pretty sure we can use annealed copper because we have... I did make it, right? Or did I not make it? Hold on. The arc furnace, right? Aha. Oh, it's hiding. It's hiding back here. I think I put it back there because, like, one of the best ways to access 3 steam turbines at the time. Okay, that's funny. Dude, the Y technique for finding that machine, chat, kind of saved the day there. I probably would have forgotten that was there completely. Well, I did forget. I sentence you to tongs. No, please. Please, this is my escape from the tongs, okay? Just give me this one escape. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make... Where's my... Yeah. Huge pipe. Extrusion pattern. Make some huge pipes. Lay down some pipe. GTC is weird. How so? Watch Threefold play Omni Factory? Isn't that from a long time ago? I know he was playing Moni Factory, a couple months ago, right? Well, I guess it was probably closer to a year ago at this point. Yeah. Also, I'm not sure if we have steel rods or not, but we do have extruder now for that, which is so good, dude. I'm so happy to have this. Let's get those going. Back when PAs were a thing? Oh gosh, yeah. Way back. Way back. Alright, so we're going to change this over to circuit 6. And wood planks. Go ahead and get some of this copper foil in here. Alright, get that going. Get the circuit boards going. What else? Yeah, okay, so I need copper and oxygen for annealed copper. Now, since I last played, I'm pretty sure like annealed copper, or like since I last played in this like type of voltage age era of GTNH, pretty sure annealed copper got like much more expensive when it comes to the oxygen, right? It used to be a very like pitiful amount of oxygen. Now, yeah, so like 1 ingot is now 63 liters. I feel, wasn't it like 2 or 3 liters before, chat? Like back prior to 2. It was like 2.7 days, I think, right? Hello, Latin Rose. Zayden, come on in. How y'all doing today? All right, so we're gonna get some annealed copper. We're gonna get some annealed copper wire, and then yeah, I just want to make a ton of these vacuum tubes. We need 128 minimum for 32 circuits, I believe, right? Yeah. Oh, that's super easy. We just need 16 annealed copper. No big deal. 63. Yeah, I know it's in 2.8 for sure. Yeah. I swear it was much less than 2.7, but yeah, who knows? Yo, Shrivi, right? Did I get it right this time? Crops, yes, CropsNH has been in the daily for I think a couple weeks now, at least like 2 weeks. So yeah, we've been testing it out with the bonsai. See, these bonsais are fine now. I don't know why they were sickly before. We'll keep an eye on them over time, but because I was gonna say if the tri farm, you know, the triple layer 11 by 11 farm for LV crop manager didn't work anymore, I was gonna be kind of sad about that. Has it been a couple months now? Has it been that long, really? Because I was playing the daily for quite a while, like updated dailies, and it wasn't there. But then we got distracted, mostly by the month of March, because we were doing sub goal stuff. And I come back, and then yeah, people are telling me that it's in the daily, which is amazing. Kat and I think maybe it went into the daily right after Kat and I tried to force it into a daily, with definitely mixed results in that regard. Can't wait for full release of 2.9. Yo, you and me both at this point. I'm ready to start a new GTNH run. The old Gatagog. Gonna happen. It might have to be just normal GOG temporarily until the add-ons update, but yeah, soonish. Into February, early March. So basically, uh-oh. What happened? Was it you? It was you. Yeah, basically right before our sub goal stuff happened in March. Oh yeah, I got too many machines on over here. Okay, that's fine. Actually, that's only... See, I really need to put redstone alloy wires for cables over here at this point. Oh, it's definitely the arc furnace that's screwing things up. Yeah. Okay. I went a long time in this world without having any power fails. Oh well. People dying over and over again to get the island big enough. I'm hoping that might actually be another reason to start with just vanilla GTNH. Is I want to try to coax people into joining, provide us grave dirt early on. I mean, I think it'd be a really fun visual, right? I think it'd be fun. Okay, let's put the rest of these away. Put these down here. Yeah, there we go. So we should be able to turn all this stuff back on. I love the little power switch. It's in the single block machines now. Nice. Do storage drawers auto output? In GTNH? No. No, you'd have to get like a conveyor belt on the side of it. Basically. Yeah. Unfortunately. Okay, actually, I'm going to put those circuits away. We're going to get our batch of 64 going here pretty soon. Oh yeah, our coal dust. Go check that. Trying to multitask as much as possible here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to straight up forge hammer this. Simple wash. Modern feature they backported. Yeah, they've been really good about adding that kind of stuff, like over the past year or two. Been nice. Alrighty. Oh, I ran out of refined glue. I've got plenty of that. Yeah. There we go. And we've got these other two. Perfect. I'm still such a huge fan of the fact that you can right click this with a foil in your hand and it doesn't like put it on the machine automatically. Those are rough times. Put that away. What else do we need for the vacuum tubes? Right, the molten redstone alloy. Right. We need the coal. Okay. Let's go back to the forge hammer. Kind of getting behind on that. Okay. Good enough. 64 is plenty. And I've got a... Ow. Little cauldron up there. Okay. And this is circuit 2 in the mixer. We've got an LV mixer, right? Yeah. We needed it for... Oh, yeah, we needed it for mica stuff. That's right. Yeah, circuit 2. All right, perfect. And yeah, we are going to need 9 more Cooper nickel coils for the pyrolyze oven whenever we get that. What stage is this in? The mica-based pulp. Okay, like 1 away. Okay, so we need some asbestos dust. Okay, we do have a bunch of that over there. Might as well go ahead and get our mica going. Oh, we've got plenty here. Alloy smelter, silicon dioxide. Got a bunch of silicon dioxide over here. You can, yes, so that is a new 2.9 thing. You can right-click the stack of dust onto the cauldron without like dropping it in, and it will purify it. Yeah, it was very nice. Tongs counter too. That does not count as tongs counter. Okay, no, I will not have it. All right, joined a bit late. No wood tar. We're going benzene. We're doing what we know as a simple solution for power until we get to EV age, where I really want to try vac nukes for the very first time. It's going to take some learning. So tongs counter is from Terrafirmagreg. Basically, whenever you're handling something hot in Terrafirmagreg, you have to hold tongs in the offhand slot. And if you don't, then you catch on fire. And you will not believe the number of times that happens. Yeah. Steam damage causes steam hot. No, it's different. Okay. No, I do not accept this. Okay. Right. We need to get the EBF going for redstone alloy. How are we doing? Mixer, right? Yes. Okay. And let's put our oxygen there. And yeah, we're just going to do 16 for now. That should be plenty. We only need 4 ingots worth. Oh, now here's a question. Okay. How am I going to get it in fluid form? Oh, dude, I didn't think about that. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I think this was probably a waste of time then. No, it's not a waste of time because we probably wanted this stuff anyway. Unfortunately, though, that means we're going to have to go with molten red alloy. Yeah, and annealed copper. We'll get 8. Yeah, definitely not as good, but that's fine. We do have our... Oh, those are, that was the wrong extrusion shape. Huh. How about that? Steel bolts, just what I wanted. Yeah. That's good. Excellent. Yeah, we're gonna have to reuse redstone alloy, which is like... the redstone... we'll have to use the red alloy. The redstone alloy is like double the yield, basically, which is why I wanted to do it, but not the end of the world. No, we need an MV fluid extractor to do that, and we're trying to make circuits in the first place. Like, we don't have what we need to make Well, okay, I say that. We actually could make an MV fluid extractor. We actually could. Hmm. Thinking. Thinking. I do have 6 LV circuits. Okay. I need to get more diodes. More diodes from the vending machine. Shift left click. Yeah, check out the favorites tab. Love that. So good. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will do this. Yeah. Okay. What else do we need for these? Diodes, copper wire. Oh yeah, the good circuit boards. Oh yeah. Oh, this is a problem actually. We don't have iron 3 chloride yet, which means we're still having to do this recipe. Oh god, you can't get that till HV. I don't know when this tab got introduced for the vending machine, but I really appreciate it. Like, this is extremely handy. I don't remember seeing that in the recent past, or like a little over a month ago in the daily, but now this is here. That's really good. Yeah, we have to do this. Ugh. Gross. Got some gold wire, not much. And how are we on gold ingot? Okay, we've got some. Okay. Yeah, we're actually fine. Okay. We do have some phenolic circuit boards as well. Yeah. Okay. That isn't the yes, thank you, Mr. Nibbles. Thank you. No, I mean it wasn't there in the daily, like a little over a month ago, I think. It's good to see it now. Alright, there's our 64 circuit boards. Awesome. Alright. Get some gold wire. Go ahead and make these. I do want a glowstone farm eventually, but been on the back burner right now. And then we need some copper wire, right? Normal copper wire. Okay. Alright, we're making an MV fluid extractor. That was not part of the plan. Okay. We're gonna need MV machine hull. We're gonna need MV machine casing. Got that. Got everything for that. Perfect. Chat, I both love and hate the diamond compartment. It has its problems, but it's also just insanely good. I don't know if this always worked with the diamond compartment. Maybe it did. But I love being able to see what you don't have now with it. Maybe that was a thing before, but anyway. Oh yeah, we do need bronze screw. Let's go make some. We're gonna need a ton of these. Why are you not working? Oh, right. EBF. Right. Okay, well thank God you haven't been voiding stuff. Okay, that was a really big error. Because these are both sharing. I'm using an LV transformer, up transforming to MV here, on the same thing that the EBF uses. Okay, we actually lucked out with that. NEI Autocraft, yeah, this world right here, Latin Rose, is the first time I've been able to really enjoy NEI Autocrafting thoroughly. Because Kat and I were in EV or IVH when 2.8 came out on our previous run, so we didn't really get to appreciate it. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, that alone is the reason you want a diamond compartment, right? I haven't done much NEI autocrafting today, but we definitely used a lot of that in LV. Yeah, it's very good. Technician coins, you get so many you don't need them to be renewable. If you are super diligent, you can actually like run out of those things. I've come close to running out before. Especially with the applied energistics stuff. Because those AE redemptions are quite good. Okay, let's get this going. We need to get the bolts as well. Let me keep these in my inventory so I remember. How does it compare to regular diamond chest? It's way more. Oh gosh, how many slots are in a diamond chest? Does it say 108 slots, right? And this is 11 by 5, 55 times 8. So 110. This is 440 slots versus 108 slots. It's even bigger than the compressed chest, which is 243. So diamond compartment is very good. You do have to get a carpenter, and it is this recipe right here. Not the worst. Definitely takes some investment for sure, but I think it's totally worth it. The annoying thing is if you're trying to search for something like the separate tab here, if you're trying to look in the crafting station for stuff, stuff can kind of get lost. I mean, this is huge. I mean, these are minor gripes. It's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, a lot of diamonds. Yeah, exactly. Unsurprising. All right, glass. Right, we need an electric piston still. Can I make this? Missing aluminium rod and aluminium small gear. Okay, now I don't know if we have small gear. No, but I really should make that. In fact, I should just move all these, honestly. To the new area. This is very scuffed, chat. This is why we're trying to get MV power online, because not a great system we've got going at the moment. Yeah, let's go ahead and make a small gear. Extrusion pattern. We want this. This. Yes. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. And then we need 4 steel. Carpenter for Bealizer, so I'll check it out. Yeah. Honestly, I don't ever remember anybody ever using the compartments. They've been in the game for a while. I don't remember anybody ever using them until the NEI autocrafting. Chemist coins can be very problematic if you're lazy like me. I end up not really using chemist coins that much. Maybe I should. I don't know. All right, let's put that away. We need some bronze bolts. We need some bronze screws to make the pump. Hold on. Bronze bolt. It is MV extruder. Okay, yeah. What I thought. Okay. We actually only need a couple of these anyway. Let's do like 8 ingots worth. And then we'll come back and do aluminium rods, aluminium small gears, and then, yeah, we'll get rolling. Requirements are kind of garbage for all the reasons you just mentioned, unless you're doing any IOTA. Yeah, exactly. It's very difficult to navigate overall. So if you're trying to like do this trick right here, where you double click this, then you have to scroll through all 8 pages individually. Pretty bad for that. Although, does stuff appear in hollow glasses? I guess it would, wouldn't it? Yeah, it does. But again, you have to like go through here. Also, it doesn't highlight the item either. That's the other annoying part. Yeah. Not the biggest deal in the world though. Filing cabinets still bad to use. I think filing cabinets wasn't the main reason for not using them, like spamming them is like you could corrupt your chunks. But I think it was in 2.6 that they changed the way chunk corruption happened, where it was a lot harder to do. To the point where if that was your worry about filing cabinets, I don't think you have to worry about that anymore. Realistically. Maybe the lag is still bad. I don't know about that. I don't know about the latency. Yeah, I don't know about that. What's up, Redwall? How you doing? All right, let's make some like 16 rods, make 8 small gears. Start out small. Right there. Oh, I need to put molten steel on this. All right. Did I say it feels good to play GTNH again? It really does. But I definitely see Kat and us like Kat and I are doing at least another like week of TFG minimum. 2 weeks, like I don't see us quitting TFG anytime soon. Oh god, we do have to play Roblox on Friday though. Chat, anybody in the chat know anything about Roblox? Anything that GTNHers would enjoy? Cat and I know nothing about Roblox whatsoever. We are totally gonna unk it up in there.
Hi there.
What's up, DeBombers? How's your Wednesday going? Alright, there we go. Don't play Roblox nowadays, a game called Industrialist. I haven't heard of that. Alright, let's put all of that away. And then, yeah, what are we missing? We can use NEI autocrafting to make piston now. Perfect. And then we need to make a... Oh, I need to take those bronze bolts. Oh god, where did they go? I need screws. There we go. Don't know anything about Roblox. Could tell you a lot of bad if you want to know. No, I honestly, like, I don't have much of an opinion about Roblox in any regard. I kind of rather keep it that way for the most part. Before we play, at least. I don't think, like, a 4-hour stream, I don't think we're gonna have time to, like, explore that much in it, but I mean, I'm curious. I am curious. Let's see. By the way, that was a sub goal from last month that we're fulfilling. If anybody was wondering why we're playing Roblox, I don't know. It's like mom and dad come in and see what's up with Roblox. Why not? Lathe is so good. Lathe is awesome. I wish it made 2-to-1 rods to ingots. I guess that would be too easy though. Coke ovens are super great. Quad share, IO, dude, the bombers, it's so good. I mean, I guess there's downside, like, Axe was mentioning some downsides to me that I had not thought about before, which is like, I guess the IO, if you're used to the old IO, like, that doesn't work anymore. You can't, like, put a hopper in anymore. The faucet thing doesn't work anymore. You know, you can only have the controller facing this one direction, etc. So, like, you are limited more than you were with the other ones, but, dude, I mean, quad sharing, like, it's insanely good. And I guess you could octa share, technically, although you wouldn't be able to access everything. Yeah. Yeah, that would make it really awkward to, like, have all the ports. But yeah, the hatches are, like, much cheaper now to make. I mean, what are these? Yeah, these are, yeah. Bronze fluid pipe, chest, hopper. Like, these are so much cheaper than the alternative of having to make so many LV conveyor belts, pumps, all that garbage. Like, this has been amazing. Yeah, IC2 is still around. They're just slowly phasing things out. I wouldn't expect IC2 to be gone in 2.9. But more things... GTNH is going to be less reliant on IC2 as things move forward. Things are just directionally heading that way. Okay, I think we have everything, chat. Again, this was not on the list, but MB fluid extractor. Let's get it. So, this is our one-stop shop for all of our MV machines at the moment. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just put that right there. Sure. And
Hi
then...
there.
Hi there. Kraylin, what's up? How's it going? Just do that. That's fine. Okay. So, let's take our... Oh, we gotta turn this back on. I forgot I had that off before. Okay. Hold on. This... Yeah, it's probably absorbed all the power it needs to. Okay. That's fine. Alright, we are... Actually, I only need 4 of these, right? Yeah. Yeah, I only need 4. Okay, perfect. Let me actually turn that back off. We have to wait till that finishes. We can get our 576 liters of molten redstone alloy. And then I think we have everything we need. Yeah. Go ahead and grab all those. Annealed copper. Oh, the glass. Oh, dude, I haven't been making glass tubes. Oh, hell. Oh, that's a big fail. Trying dandelion now. Using lavender, which works for flour. There's a lot of new stuff to try. Glass dust. Dude, do we even have glass dust? Oh no. We can't do this now, which is good. Quartz sand, flint dust. Oh man. What is the current power setup? Steam. So right now, I mean, we're trying to get a little benzene going here, right? But we've been doing, so we have 24 coke ovens, which is overkill for sure. And then our wood farm over there to supply it. And so we're taking the charcoal and creosote, bringing it all the way up here to 2 max size low pressure railcraft boilers. Which again, railcraft is also something that's kind of being like, slowly phased out, but the boilers are still intact, along with some other railcraft stuff, I'm sure. But yeah. I forget how much steam this gives exactly. It's really good for LV though. Like we've had no steam problems whatsoever. For MV though, do I really want to start using MV steam turbines? Not really. So. Hey, Estu, what's up? How's it going? Estu, it was you who was playing Blueprints again, right? Was it you? Sorry, memory's not great. Yeah, it was you. Yeah, how's that going? Oh, chat, I really want to look at some of the upcoming features. I saw there were more. Okay, we'll look at those in just a second. Okay, right now we can do redstone alloy. Right there. I need to figure out the glass dust though. In just a second. Yeah. Steam isn't really viable past beginning of LV. Yeah. Well, it'll take you all the way through LV. If you do a setup like this, it's good enough for LV for sure. But beyond that, yeah, it just scales very poorly. Steam is very non-energy dense. Was the big problem with it. So if you were trying to do MV Steam, you would need to do like huge pot and fluid pipes, and that might not even be enough for the throughput amount of steam that you would need. So, relearning the rules of puzzles of that game so far. See, I have not played Blueprints. I've only watched Kat do it. So I think I lack enough knowledge to kind of enjoy that game myself one day. I would love to play that this year. I feel like, dude, if I played Blueprints on stream, I think everybody would be like, bro. I feel like everybody would be like internally frustrated with me. Could be entertaining though. Okay, jeez, man. Okay. Is this really all the flint that I have? Seriously? Oh, we do have a bunch of gravel, at least. You just macerate gravel to get flint? Oh yeah. No. No. Oh, you sift it. Oh yeah, I haven't made a sifter. Yeah. Sag mill. Gravel's kind of annoying, isn't it? Yeah, you just have to use mortars, I guess. Never finished the end game? It looked very challenging. It looked like the kind of game that I probably would never finish. Realistically. Make a stack of gravel, chat. Or stack of flint. Now, I thought I had some mortars around here. Hello? Hello? Oh, there's some in here. Oh yeah, right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and use these up. Not much of a use case for mortars anymore, so. There we go. That's pretty good. We'll save 32 in here, and I'm just gonna grind up the rest. And actually, we probably need to grind up some sand as well. Yeah. Macerator only gets you stone dust. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, mortar is much better. Much, much better. Let's go ahead and get some sand going. Rest of that flint. Oh, dude, quartz sand is so slow. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, I should have used the mortars on sand. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. That gives me a chance to take a sip real quick. A little hydration. Oh, we got way more gold. Okay, let me grab that. And then we're gonna need the ball mold. Where did my ball mold go? Oh, it's over here. Oh, we were probably using forming press instead. Yeah. Use forming press as well, right? Yeah, it's like the same time. Okay, that's fine. Instead of light fuel and LV. Yeah, I've done a light fuel transition from I've gone steam, light fuel, and benzene several times. Right now I'm just trying to force benzene right away, which is definitely more difficult for sure, but it saves me from making any combustion engines that would then just kind of go to waste later on. That's kind of my mindset about this. Mixer. Circuit 4. Go. Where are we gonna put all this up here? That's fine. What else for circuits? Chat, it's gonna be so worth it. We're gonna have 64 circuits. It's gonna be incredible. Red alloy ingot. We basically need... Oh, we need 100... Okay, yeah, we need 128 wire. Yeah, let's do that. Let's sleep as well, because we're using a lot of steam right now. Although, I guess we don't need solar boilers anymore, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah. I'm used to relying on solar boilers. Speaking of which, I need to make way more solar boilers on TFG. I think that's the best thing that I could do for power until we get... There's something called syngas, which kind of reminds me of benzene in TFG. Great game. It's just as you get further, the puzzles become less about doing stuff in game. You need 3 to 4 rare items in a single run to test and answer. Yeah, that, which, you know, you're kind of relying on RNG a lot in that instance, I would imagine. A lot more steam production. It wasn't bad in the end. So you did the same thing, changeable? Okay. Yeah, I'm sure we're going to be able to make it work. It's just, we're in that little awkward in-between phase right now. Voltage tiers are colored now? Yeah. It's cool. I like it. Yellow for HV. Yeah. Little touches like that actually prevent you from making mistakes. Quite a bit, actually. Alright, what else are we gonna need? Yeah, I haven't even looked at the resistors yet. How good of a recipe do we have for that? Probably annealed copper. Yeah, annealed copper wire and annealed copper fine wire. Both. We can use charcoal dust. I might do that. Is this the best recipe right here? I think so, right? Yeah. And we need 128 of those as well, so not too much charcoal dust. Speaking of which... let's just grind up a stack or something. Actually. Here, not that. And grind some charcoal. There we go. Oh, that's super quick. Nice. $16. Perfect. Let's mix up some more glass dust. And... got 32. How many do we need? 32. Okay. Perfect. Oh. Forming press. I really should put signs down. I will continue to not put signs down. annealed copper. We're going to need 8 for the fine wire. And 32. Okay. Perfect. Are people do like Everburn Earn lava into Steam setups? I mean, Everburn Earn is so late, right? You can't make Everburn Earn until like EV. You need TPV coils, right? I don't know. That said, this was great for lava for Eye of Wood in our Twist playthrough. Pretty good. What's your way of automating oxygen production? So I had not tried this until recently, but actually kind of a great way to get it is the magnesia loop. So you do this, silicon dioxide, magnesium dust gives you raw silicon. It's a great raw silicon source and LV as well. It's definitely slow, but gets the job done. And then you electrolyze the magnesia dust and it gives you oxygen and you get your magnesium back to then put back into the loop again. So you just have to provide it silicon dioxide dust. And this, especially as you get into the beginning of MV, you're getting so much of that from electrolysis of clay dust, which you're probably doing, right? You can also get it from sand and LV and some other ways you can get it. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say that silicon dioxide dust is like the easiest thing to source ever, but am I thinking of this correct, by the way? Yeah. Electrolysis. Yeah, you do have to source the silicon dioxide. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, so I've been it fully loops. It's great. Because it's really one of the only easy ways to get raw silicon dust. You're kind of stuck doing that. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much the only way until you get NV electrolyzer, and then you can do there is this, by the way, obsidian dust. That's nice in NV. Sodalite. I love Sodalite for it. Also gives you chlorine. Sodalite electrolysis and NV is really good. 12K silicon dioxide. Hey, there you go. There you go. Perfect. All right, let's do this. Got all of our red alloy wire. Right. We're getting there, Chad. We're getting there. Okay, we've got almost all of our glass tubes. One more. And then this stuff. Oh yeah, I need to go check alloy smelter for that. We got so many things going on at one time right now. This is circuit 5. And it is these 3, right? Yep. All right, there we go. Nice. Check the alloy smelter real quick. Okay, yeah, we got a bunch of mica insulator sheets. We can go ahead and put those through bending machine. All right. Yeah, bending machine. And then we'll already have this solved for pyrolyze oven in a bit. Perfect. All right. Moni leaves bone meal alone. GTNH recipe made me do a double take. Yeah, it's a little rough in GTNH initially, at least. Oh, God. I want to play Moni one day. I really do. I think I've been saying that for over a year now. And hey, Wolfpack, what's up? Thank you for the hydrate. I'm sorry about your internet, by the way. I hope, man, I wonder when that's going to get sorted out for you, right? Especially if it's fiber. I feel like I've always heard historically that fiber companies are really bad about like getting that shit fixed quickly. Buy from blacksmiths for raw silicon. Yeah, that is actually like a pretty good trade. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna have to do in GOG this summer. 8x the steam to macerate bones over ores. Yeah. Some of the steam requirements for certain recipes are a little crazy. Now recently, didn't they change the red alloy ingot steam requirements in the alloy smelter? Yeah, I feel like this number used to be bigger. Call me crazy, chat. I feel like it was way more than 600 liters per second previously. And so whenever you would get to this initially, it's like your first ever Steamcraft in the Steam age, right up here. And it'd be like you do a double take, like, wait, what? Why is my machine failing so quickly? Noon tomorrow? That's pretty good turnaround. Hopefully. Yeah, I hope that works out. You know exactly where the cut is. That's extremely helpful, yeah. Fiber outage means a cut fiber, which usually means replacing a miles long fiber cable, which takes a lot of time, yeah. Dude, that's expensive for them too. Okay, I think we have everything we need as well for resistors. Looks like it. Got enough for fine glue. And that is also circuit 5. Pop that in there. Perfect. Oh, man. I usually hate batch crafting circuits. But chat, you all have made this an enjoyable experience. Thank you. Hydrate was out of stock earlier. I think it's funny that maybe I should take the cooldown off of Hydrate. But yeah, what's up, Llama Boy? Yeah, you're always hitting that button, aren't you? How's it going? He's been ignoring it. What do you mean ignoring it? No, I didn't. I said something specific about your Hydrate Wolfpack. I swear I did. Okay, whatever. Anyway, don't take cooldown off of Hydrate. Don't do it. Okay. Well, if world map says not to do it, then I definitely won't. All right, resistors. We're pretty much there. Do we have enough soldering alloy? Something tells me no. We have so much tin. Wow. We've got some here. Where's my LV fluid extractor? Aha. There we go. No official release date, but the word on the street is still June. We'll see what happens. I mean, everything looks on track for June. Like they're cutting off any more things getting added, which means that we're, or I forget what the date is for that, but like pretty soon, if not already, they're going to stop adding things, which means that we start getting into like the refinement process. Just from a layman's perspective, I don't know anything about the process, but just watching development of GTNH over the past several years, it's looking pretty good. We can go ahead and start making circuits, can't we? Yeah. Nice. Been a little distracted. Yeah, you were distracted. It's okay. I'm never distracted. The fake power fail? Yep. I don't know why it didn't get me that time for some reason. Especially with everything I'm doing over here right now. Maybe I need to turn up my speakers more. There we go. The bombers was timed out for 1 hour. Damn. What'd you do to deserve that? Sucks to be you. Wow. Chat, I don't remember the last time I ever had to like time out somebody that wasn't a bot. Y'all are so well behaved. Alright, and I've got an okay amount of oxygen. Looks like this is probably... Oh, it hasn't finished, but... we can go ahead and finish these up. Okay, perfect. We'll sleep. Why not? Nichrome? What about nichrome? I can't make nichrome. I can't even make Canthal. Revenge for jump scaring me with the power. Oh no. Got him. Okay. Last few resistors. And then chat, I'm gonna take a. Oh god, what program did I just open? Oh. Oh, DaVinci Resolve. Oh, good. Good. Please go away. No, please. No, please go away. I'm well behaved. Heresy? Well, I didn't mean to offend. Okay. Well, yeah. I'm gonna borrow this hopper. Put that not there. Right there. Resistors here. Chat, I'm gonna go AFK for 2 or 3 minutes. Say hey to Cat, use the bathroom. Be back shortly. Alrighty. We are back. Phrasing. Yeah. Context is required. All right, we're getting there, chat. We got 34 out of the 64 circuits. That's really good. Let me go ahead and have that outputting down here. Okay. This was all in the name of being able to make MV circuits in order to make our pyrolyze oven and our advanced distillery. And I guess pyrolyze oven is kind of the first really big thing we have to tackle. Yeah, I'm kind of just mainly concerned about the controller itself or thinking about anything else. Definitely a big thing to tackle today, but you know, we really can't move forward in MV until we get this taken care of. So one of those things. And it should be like a good basis for HV as well. I really want to get applied energistics in this world at some point. Maybe before GOG even? I don't know. And we'll see what happens. Only in LV right now, but I'm really scared by polyethylene. It's not that bad. It's not the biggest challenge. ISO is sourcing the ethylene itself, which, I mean, usually the best way to get ethylene. I mean, this is something that we're gonna have to do relatively soon, probably right after power, actually. The best way to get ethylene is distilling from, and you can do a bunch of different things, but it's usually refinery gas. Severely steam cracked refinery gas. Yeah, I think this is the best. Oh god, what is this?
My roommate told me to go to the store and buy a gallon of milk, and if they had eggs to get 6, they were confused when I came home with 6 gallons of milk.
Damn. Minor miscommunication. Dude, that's so random. Wait. Also, thank you for the $10 donation, Mr. Nibbles. Thank you very much. Oh. Yes. Another instance where context is required, I suppose. Programmer logic? Oh, okay. See, I'm if that's a programmer type joke, we all should have known that I would not get that joke. Hydrate, I see that. See, I see all hydrate messages. Okay. Yo, Mr. Nipples, thank you again. I think the pirate bro did okay on that one. It's like a 6 out of 10. All right. What do we need to get pyrolyzed oven? Well, we need to make 3 MV circuits first of all. So let's see. Where's my circuit crafting stuff? Copper wire. Honestly, I should just probably keep some copper wire over there regardless. Yeah. Let's do that. What else? Oh, also when you search on this search bar for the compartment, like if I hit O, then it activates that particular keybind. Like, it's super weird. What do you do with a drunken sailor? Okay, I'm gonna have that in my head now. Thank you. Thank you. Good. What else do we need, chat? More diodes. Actually, a really good call. Over here. Shift left click, more diodes. Okay. And then what else? Oh, the circuit boards. Yeah. Phenolic. Got 8. I guess let's do 64 gold wire. Yeah, I might as well just go ahead and make 8 of these. So, polyethylene, because we can do that with like all LV machines. And then probably iron 3 chloride after that, right? I mean, there's probably a couple MV machines we want to make as well, but I'm just trying to kind of get a priority in my head of things to do. All right. Got those. Over here. Oh, these are almost done. Perfect. Yeah, we'll start out with like 4 MV circuits. Oh, we need more diodes. Okay, let's go ahead and just grab all of our diodes. DE. Okay, 24. I do everything I possibly can to not make these. They're very annoying. Although, yeah, I mean, when we get polyethylene, they're better, but man, tantalum. I should do tantalum duping in this playthrough. I might do that. I've never done it before. Moni coins. Did Nomi Factory have coins as well? I don't remember that for some reason. Still using the same polyethylene setup from the start of the game. Depending on where you are, that's fine. I mean, you definitely have to move over to LCR eventually. Wait, what am I missing? Oh, more circuits. Oopsie. You know what? Let me just pop those in there. Sure. And we'll take the rest of these and put these over here. Yeah. Even early on thom duping is great for tantalum and gallium. Yeah, gallium too. Yeah, for sure. I wonder how much more magic I have to get in order to do that. So, we're actually like pretty close. Now we haven't made a thaumatorium, or whatever you call that thing, which I assume you would want for tantalum duping. So I'd have to do that. I think, right? Or do you not need that? No, I guess you don't need that, but you need a way to source the vinculum. Well, you would need the, Okay. I don't know how tantalum duping works, actually. I'm sure there's some meta for how to source this stuff. Maybe it looks like soul sand might be the meta. I don't know. Doing bees right now because I'm too lazy to mine a sphalerite vein. Aren't bees like... Getting bees done for that sounds like way more work than just mining it. This is coming from somebody who does have the unstable induced hammer, with the magic wood, which isn't even like in its final form yet, but mining is kind of a breeze now. I'm still going to complain about it when I have to do it, but yeah, relatively speaking. Yeah, let's go ahead and put all those together. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Try out new crop. Oh, yeah. Well, we are technically using them, Teddy, although in the most rudimentary way possible, which is just bonsai farm. But yeah, no, I actually was thinking about it. It just depends on how the stream goes. I was thinking about going into Creative Test World and kind of like messing with some of the crop breeding and just kind of seeing how that turns out. Obviously with like a UV World Accelerator just to kind of speed things up. But yeah, no, we've definitely had our eye on that for quite some time. We did look at CropSNH very like before it got introduced to the daily. It wasn't like fully implemented though. We kind of had to put it in ourselves, and it didn't work perfectly. I assume it's working much better now. Okay, chat. Let's go back over here. Pyrolyze oven. What do we need? We need copper nickel wire. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. 2 of those. Okay. And then we do need an MV machine hull. Do I have a after that? I don't think I do. Let me get that real quick. This recipe and then this recipe. Get some NEI auto crafting set up for that. We need aluminium plate. You know what? Just make another 30 aluminium plates. Sounds good. Got another stack of aluminium. I do need to go do more clay farming, because I'm out of alumina dust. So the stack of aluminium is kind of the last that we have. That's okay. All right, let's get that. Let's make a hole. Perfect. And what else? We need 2 pistons and 1 pump. Okay. There we go. That's a regulator. There we go. Perfect. And oh, we need steel fluid pipe. Oh, okay. I think we have the extrusion shape for that. Yeah. Void metal berry. Ooh, yeah. Dude, there's so many crops that I'm actually kind of want to maybe like once we get like well established in MV, maybe we do like a crazy crop session or something in this world. And we'll see what happens. I definitely want to look at them. I'm kind of in a weird place right now in this run. Normal pipe. Aha. There we go. Auto output. There we go. Nice. Sugar, sticky resin, canola. Nice. Yep. Solid. Okay, now we can make a pump. I'll make 2 pumps. Why not? And... oh, no, I still want that recipe there. There we go. Paralyze oven. Boom, nice. There it is, dude. Now I have to make everything else for it. Yeah. We have assembler. Okay, so how many of these do we need? 65. We'll make like... oops. Like 66. That's a lot of steel. Whoa. Whoa. Do I even have that much steel? Barely. We have way more steel over here, though. Oh, and I'm glad I checked, because, yeah, these finally went off. Okay. Let me get more iron. Get this sorted out. Moonworm Queen. What the hell is that? Moonworm? Oh. What does this thing do? I've never played around with it before. What the hell is that thing? Huh. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to using just normal charcoal here. So 2, 3, 4. Get another batch of that going. Well, we do have some charcoal left here, I guess. Okay. Yeah, we can let that run for a bit. That's fine. Oh, cheap torches. Oh, interesting. Okay. Huh. Oh, man. Okay, so 66 of this is 264 plate, which is 4 stacks plus 8. I think that's the exact amount we had before we went to the BBF. That's kind of funny. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8. There's a lot of steel. Wow. Okay. And then what else do we need? We definitely need the copper nickel coil, which shouldn't be too difficult at this point. We do have a little bit more copper nickel here. So 9 of these is 72. Yeah, we have just enough copper nickel. Probably need to make more copper nickel. Let's get... okay, yeah, we got plenty of nickel. Let's go to the alloy smelter. Still using steam alloy smelter. Works fine. Okay. Shoot torches out of its butt. Huh? Oh. You have to, like, release it. Wait. Oh. Also, it gave me lime dye. Interesting. Huh. Wait, why is it breaking sometimes? Is there, like, a chance that it just doesn't work? Steam fuser? No, we've only made steam hearth and steam grinder so far. I definitely want to make more steam machines. can right click off the ground. Right click off the ground. Like this. Wait. Oh, I see. You can just right click, boom, like that. Okay. That's really cool. It's also extremely weird. I'm happy that that's there in the game, I think. Yeah. Yeah, moonworm. That's a thing, chat. Today we learned. I learned. Alrighty. Where are we at right now? Yeah, we're getting all of our steel plates. That's gonna take a while. We also need... Oh yeah, dude, I forgot you have to make all of these as well. That's a lot of bronze. Oh man, I wasn't mentally prepared for this, chat. Oh, I really wish I had that steam fuser right now. Speaking of which. Oh well. Got some more copper nickel. Yeah, it's a light source, yeah. Pretty cool. Alright, more copper nickel. Put this charcoal back real quick. There we go. We definitely have enough mica insulator foil, though. Yeah, we're good on that. I don't know where I want to keep this. I guess over here. But yeah, this stuff's definitely going to take a while. What can we do in the meantime? Well, I mean, we actually can make our copper nickel coil blocks in just a second. We're going to need molten tin. We're going to need 9 of that. Let's go ahead and get that together. We're going to get power done today, chat. At least in its most, like, rudimentary form. Maybe not even automated, but we're going to have the machines to do it at least. And I really want to look at crops. I'll try my best to get there today. Do all the bees, yeah. I did all the bees in our previous run in a double helix. I'm not really too keen to do bees in this run. In fact, I think I am just going to completely circumnavigate bees in this particular playthrough. That's kind of been the plan. All right, 2x, circuit 3. And then like insulator foil. There we go. Perfect. What else? Okay, so we got a bunch of bronze going. Actually, that's not even going to be enough bronze. Yeah, we're going to need even more than that. Okay, that should do the trick. Just got to wait on that. Okay. Not touch bees, bringing a big space rock to my base is much more interesting. The bees, like one of my first really good modded Minecraft experiences was FTB Ultimate. And I went hard. Like I was on a team with people. I was on a really cool server and I went all in on forestry bees. I had a lot of fun with that. So that was like my first like really vivid modded Minecraft experience was back then. And so I've got a place in my heart for the forestry bees, but it's also easy to kind of get burnt out on them. So definitely need a break from those. Plus the fact that we're actually going to probably have to mess with bees. In fact, 100% certain we're going to have to mess with bees in our GOG playthrough. Our Garden of Grind playthrough. That's coming this summer, so. And I'm sure I'll have to do that. Baby Vin. Huh? Hearing Double Helix referred to as our previous run as jump scare, dude, it feels weird to say. Yeah. It's like I want a good reason to go back into that world, but there really just isn't. Like, yeah, I could go in and like finish some of the building in it, but it's really tough to find the motivation to do that. Yeah, we're moving on, moving forward. What else? Well, we're gonna need like output hatch, output bus. Actually, let me think. We don't need input hatch right away because I'm not going to do nitrogen initially. So we will want an input bus. And then output bus. And output hatch, definitely. For the wood tar. Yeah. We got that. You missed it? Yeah, we got twist token. Yep. Well, yeah, we got Stargate like 2.5 weeks ago, something like that. Chad, if you never saw it, it's literally like on the front page of our YouTube. Or at least I thought it was. Maybe because we're live right now. Yeah. I put together a little montage video of the day we got it. If anybody hasn't seen it, wants to check that out. Throw that over on YouTube as well. There we go. I don't know what I want to do. Like, I was thinking about this earlier today. I don't know what I want to do for our YouTube video next. I'm not sure. I was thinking about doing some kind of similar montage for, like, the beginning of our Terrafirmagreg playthrough. I don't know how many people are going to click on that. Or maybe I should do it anyway. Not sure. Hey, Mystical, what's up? How you doing? What else do we need, chat? Oh yeah, we definitely need maintenance hatch, muffler hatch, that kind of stuff. Yeah. In fact, can we... I'm gonna need a LV machine hole. Actually, don't I need that for maintenance hatch as well? Oh god, it's been so long since I made a maintenance hatch. Yep. Okay, 2 of those. I'm missing a crowbar. Here we go. Oh, you know what? So when we get polyethylene online, chat, I really want to make the this new thing, the Field Engineer's Toolbox, right? This thing looks really cool. It's 4 ingots worth of polyethylene though, and we've got 2 ingots of it. It's not quite there yet. What's the biggest change from 2.8? Is it worth updating? I mean, LV age. A lot of the multi-blocks are kind of like changing shape. A lot of them, I think, look thematically cooler. They're, it's a bit of a point of contention, but not everybody thinks that. But I think they're mostly cool. I mean, some other things are, if you used coin redemptions, you have a vending machine now. You can like favorite stuff. I can come over here. I can shift left click. Get some tin cable, just like that. It stores all of your coins, which is really nice. Like, you don't have to use drawers to store those things anymore. Wall shared coke ovens is kind of a big deal early game. Especially if you're going to do, like, railcraft boiler tanks for steam. These are really nice. But yeah, I mean, like, in the later game, you're getting things like... We can look at the quest book here, chat. A lot has changed with the quest book recently. Is it UEV? Maybe UIV? Where's like the Exo Foundry? There are some new multi-blocks coming in like the late game that are really cool. I could have sworn. Am I just being blind right now, chat? probably. Anyway, there's some other cool multis like Exo Foundry. This thing's really cool. It's got different modules. Chat, what does NAC stand for? NAC? I totally forget. But basically, oh, I'm not gonna be able to find this stuff now. Yeah, you've got this kind of stuff now. These are like modules for the NAC. Nanochip assembly matrix. There you go. Well, no, not this thing. Nanochip assembly complex. There we go. This is the thing you use to make your, yeah, thank you all. This is the thing that you use to make your circuits in the late game. This does not exist in 2.8 right now. This is huge. It means that you don't have to do a bunch of like these line machine block spam later in the game. This should theoretically, I haven't tested it myself really to full fruition, but theoretically this thing makes circuits in late game much more of a palatable experience. Much more interesting as well, the idea. So, I mean, that's kind of a good example. I mean, I could look at, and I kind of wanted to look at this anyway, Chad. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up. So this is a good example. A lot of multi-blocks that you're going to make and kind of in the mid-game, like EV, IV age, and onward, are getting a complete makeover. So when you update to 2.9, this old version on the right will technically work, but if you're playing in 2.9 and you haven't built this yet, this is the way you're going to build it. And like it's completely overhauled. It's completely different. And a lot of them have changed in this regard. By the way, this looks way better than... I mean, anything, to be fair, was an upgrade from this. But yeah, as far as I can tell, I'll have to look at it up closer, but it looks like Shirei did a good job. So there's item pipe casing now. Up to 1,000% speed. Is that a big upgrade, chat? Is that a lot better than the current mixer? Kind of sounds like it, maybe. Oh, it has multi-amp. No way. Yes, dude. Multi-amp mixer. Oh, man. That's good. That's really good. The power goggles are getting a big update. Okay, here's what I would love the power goggles to be able to do. Please make it where the power goggles can read the wireless power network. And if they already can, then please somebody tell me how to do that. Because I couldn't make that happen in our previous run. Like, I would, they can. How do you do that? I couldn't make that work, Agellion. And nobody in chat knew whenever I was asking about it back then. Your goggles and GAD were reading wireless. Huh. I wonder what I did wrong. I don't know. Twist pack for GTNH? Yes. I've definitely said yes up to this point, Sir Piano. Now, there's a lot of stuff changing in 2.9 to where, okay, like a good example of something I'm concerned about with things like Twist going forward is this right here that you use for circuits. There's been something like there's been no good alternative in vanilla GTNH until this is cropped up in 2.9. Now there's something called the Miracle Top that you get in like UIVH, I want to say, in Twist Space that really simplifies the circuit crafting and is like way overpowered. But it feels really good to get at the time. However, if this exists in the game in 2.9, which it will, this seems like it's going to be the go-to way to craft circuits. But if there's like something like the Miracle Top in Twist in the future, I don't want the Miracle Top to just be a simplified version of this and invalidate this multi-block. You know what I mean? So I have some concerns about that. I don't know, if there is a plan around that, with whoever does the Twist stuff or what is going to happen with that. But overall, like, other than those minor concerns, Sir Piano, I recommend trying out Twist. Like, it's one jar file that you add to your game, and I think it really makes the end game way more enjoyable. Kat and I had a way better time with it than we did vanilla GTNH in game. But as you can see, like GTNH is definitely taking steps to make the end game better, and I think this is the perfect example of that. You'll make this multi way before Miracle Top, though. Yeah, isn't this UEV? Or is this sooner? Maybe it's sooner. UHV? It might be UHV. No, because UIV. Yeah, so I mean, okay, it's one voltage tier sooner value. That's not like crazy. Yeah, it says UIV, but you can double hatch 2 UEV energy hatches to up tier to UIV. So it's probably UEV. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. No, you're not stupid, Isa. You're good. I need to make a muffler hatch here real quick. And I need some bronze pipes, which we can now make with the extruder over here. Nice. How's our bronze doing? Okay, decent. Decent. We're getting there. We're getting somewhere. We're having to grind this thing out, chat. This is not easy. How many stacks is this? 6 plus 12. Okay. Okay. We have enough now. Let's put all that in there. Okay. Actually, I'm going to keep these steel plates in there for now. Oh yeah, we will need the bricks as well. So, what's the deal with bricks? Dude, I can't type anything in here. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just gonna look through the pages. Dude, that search bar is so cursed. So bad. Okay, we'll pop those in there as well. Oh, I forgot about the iron plates. That's fine though. Actually, we're a little bit low on iron. Let me see what's up with our iron real quick, chat. GTNH should get rid of double hatch overclocking entirely. I mean, so much is based around it, though. That would require a massive overhaul. I don't know if I agree with that. I'd have to think about it. Oh, we do have a bunch of magnetite. Yeah, let's get this processed. Okay. Very good. Got more quartz sand and flint dust. Let's go ahead and get some more glass dust. Charcoal. This gold ore can go into forge hammer. Doing a little cleanup around here. Got our bronze pipes. Perfect. Mixer. Yeah, just go ahead and make way more. Okay. Charcoal can go somewhere in here. Wood pulp can just go here. And cable. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're much more cleaned up now. Let's get muffler hatch. Got that. Oh, I guess we're gonna need 3 more LV machine holes. You know what? Make another stack of steel. I'm gonna steal. Lol. Steal a stack of steel. And make 3 more of these. Yo, what's up, that guy? When did I get gifted a sub in here? Probably during our March sub goals. We had a lot of generous people with us in the month of March. Probably sometime then. But welcome. Welcome to the stream. Can't you use crafting station to search the compartment? You know what? That is actually a really good point. Yeah, so we could probably do cable. That is probably way better. That's probably the best way to do it. Yeah. Stay and lurk a while. Sounds good. Sounds good. Appreciate the lurk. We're gonna find a list of the changed multi-blocks. Honestly, I would just go to the GTNH Discord and the upcoming features tab. That is right here toward the top. And you're gonna see all of these. And in fact, I kind of did want to look at the rest of this real quick. But yeah, there's a long list, like molecular deconstructor, flotation cell, large thermal refinery got a big rework. The list goes on, right? Integrated ore factory, this looks way better now. I like that. But yeah, let's go back down. Multi-amp for mixer is huge. Can't overstate that. What is this? Matter manipulator can now copy, forge, multi. Oh, that's nice, dude. Another win from matter manipulator, right? That's insane. What the heck is this? Angelica Compact CTM. You needed 47 unique textures to make glass look pretty. Instead of torturing our texture devs, we only had to torture our programmer. Okay. 47 files down to 5 files. Okay. Kind of some behind the scenes stuff, but like overall, seems like kind of a streamlining of things. That's cool. We're getting some like quality of life with the pins. Oh, whoa, okay. So the player and crafting sections are separated now. Okay, that's really nice, actually. So stuff you like manually pin up here versus stuff that you craft being pinned down here is my assumption. Maximum number of row up to 16 for each. Oh, we're getting way more rows than 4? Yo, wait, really? Wait. Custom amount step values. Okay, hold on. Texture dev easier. Yeah, no, listen, I mean, I can appreciate that as a layperson, sure. Depends on your resolution. We'll always have at least one row at the bottom for terminal items. Oh, I'm going to see this in action. Crafted items automatically get pinned to the crafting pin slot, right? Configurable in mod setting. Adds a config button inside the select amount GUI, which allows user to configure the value fields. Oh, I see. Oh, I understand now. Right. So if you want this to be like in numeral, like you were able to do this before in config, right, chat? But now you could just do it in like a GUI where you can like have it go up 64 at a time, 1024, whatever you want. Yeah, that's super nice. It was config before. Okay, that's what I thought. I'd never done it before, but that was my understanding. Nice. Hey, that's huge. Especially the, I love the player and crafting pins getting separated. Oh, this was of April Fool's, I think. Okay, I think we're caught up now. We're caught up from what I had last seen. All right. How are we doing? Where are we at right now? Okay, we got 3 more machine holes. We need a tank. Ardril, I think it was you. Yeah, I'm gonna take your advice. Search this way instead. Much better. Thank you. And then we need 2 chests. Huh? Very good. We have enough refined glue? Yeah, we do. We totally do. So 1 input. And then these are going to be output. Okay. That should be good. Are we done with plates already? No, we're not. Not even close. Oh, poor bending machine. 3-pixel update April Fools. Well, they might have done it, but I took it as an April Fools. I mean, they were very trolly about it, right? Patch size tiny, impact emotionally significant, enterprise value yes. To be fair, this could stand alone as a non-April Fools update as well, though. After months of R&D, countless stakeholder meetings, absolutely no scope creep. Yeah, I thought it was funny. Got my refined glue from smelting rubber. Melting rubber. What? All right, there we go. Making some progress, chat. Got to get our casings. I do have to get energy hatches. I did not think about that, and I think, I mean, we're stuck with LV energy hatches. We need 2 more of the machine hulls. Grab those. Tin cable. I guess I could just do this. What are we missing? 2 of these, 2 of these. Okay. Any iron rods? No, don't. No. Some iron rods real quick. But rubber and TIC smelter poured into balls and crafted those balls into a different... This is very roundabout. Hey, whatever works. If that's the only thing you had available, then yeah. Sure. Need 4 of these. We need fine steel wire. Right. Yeah, we need 8. This. Circuit 3. Okay. How'd you make glue? Oh, I didn't worry about it until LV, I guess. Centrifuge. Slime in the centrifuge. Speaking of which, I'll probably do this again. Hello? Leaves? Wake up. Leaves do not want to decay today. Did I miss? Oh, there's one up here. Oh, look at that. Okay. There we go. Short of sapling. Yeah, that's always my go-to. Finding a slime island in this particular world was hell on Overworld. Dude, it was, I went all over the freaking place. Eventually found it on this little, like, frozen lake. Right down there. That was a nightmare. Sometimes it'd be like that. Should I just polarize these all? Probably. Yeah, why not? Makes more refined glue. More full reactors full of rubber. That's fine for now. There's our output hatch. Alright, fine steel wire. Let's get some magnetic rods. Circuit 1. Then we need lubricant. Right. I had some go. Okay, we do have enough. Not a lot, though. Okay, thank God we had that. I should go get some creosote. Put in there. Yeah. Actually, there's some down here. V-regulated maintenance hatch? I know about the wand focus. Wait, what is V-regulated maintenance hatch? Oh. Is this new? I don't remember seeing this. Average combs produced per hour? I think that was in 2.8, right? It's new and awesome. So, where does it get the V from? No, I mean what Latin Rose is talking about, the average combs produced on the per hour on the tooltip. CV link. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. Get some creosote and waylight. Yeah. Braggist Sage. Found you guys while looking up stuff for NH Crops. Loving your content. Love seeing the end of the Twist Space run. Yo, thank you. Yeah, a full year, man. Like, we really enjoyed that run so much. And we do have another one coming up, by the way. It is going to be a GTNH all the add-ons, so it's going to have Twist Space and a couple other things like GT No Leisure. It's going to be an interesting, like, start. The run will probably kind of normalize to a degree eventually. But we basically start out GOG style. And if you don't know what that is, that's like flat. Or it's like void world, basically. Which provides a lot of challenges. But yeah, definitely looking forward to more GTNH in the future. Until then, I'm just kind of messing around in a solo world over here every now and then. But yeah, thanks for checking things out. I wish that we had gotten Crops NH working better on that one stream that you probably watched or you probably saw. You know, we kind of had to force it in there. It wasn't implemented into the daily. But now it is. I'm definitely going to check things out. Okay, we should be good to make these now, I think. Aha. 2 LV energy hatches. Now, the other problem with this is that I don't know, like, maybe I need to make 4 more steam turbines temporarily. I really don't want to do that, but I might have to. Either that or I can use this technically. I'd have to get a little bit of redstone alloy cable going. I don't know. Things are jank before they get better here. Early armor set made from bee combs. The helmet could be called the Comb Over. You should totally submit that. That idea. Thank you, Brochacho. That's a Mr. Nibbles joke if I ever saw one. Sure he'd appreciate it. Okay, got all those. We're still waiting on Bending Machine, man. How much else we can do at the moment? As far as this goes. We could look at redstone out. Okay, we actually do have a little bit more oxygen. I can smelt a little bit more redstone alloy. I don't know if I need to use oxygen, though. It's double the time, but I don't know. We kind of have time at the moment. Yeah. I just have to remember not to use this. Okay. The links you're going to go to avoid making a couple of MV steam turbines? That's right. Absolutely. Would I recommend it to anybody else? No. I refuse, though. It's fine. So, thinking the Ow. Yeah, where's the counter? Although that's like 4x10 cable. Hmm. I mean, alternatively, I could make an MV steam turbine and then down transform it. Because I can't make an MV energy hatch. That's the thing. I mean, it's not that expensive, actually. In the run, I've just got, HV lightning rod. Nice. I've never messed with the HV lightning rods in like vanilla GTNH, like by themselves. I don't know if you watched Duct's video on that. He had a great video on how you could really utilize those. I guess we can make this. Just this one time, chat. Ugh. Alright. What are we missing? Copper cable. Where did all my rubber go? Okay, let's grab some here. Circuit 24. Oh, you did see that video. Okay, cool. Yep. That was a good video. I've not tried it myself, but yeah, it looked really cool. All right. There we go. MV machine hole. What else do we need? One MV circuit. Okay. Not bad. Liking my base so far? If you're in the Discord, feel free to share there. Let's see. All right, Argel. I made it. You happy now? No, I definitely should have made one, at least. It was going to be too much redstone alloy cable, 4x. I don't even think I would have had enough of the ingot. Like, it would have been an actual nightmare. We'll extend this a little bit over here. Yeah, we'll need to make another LV transformer. Firelight oven is 5 thick, yeah, so one. Actually, we'll probably do it like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Energy hatches can go. Oh, they have to be on this bottom portion. Okay. That's actually fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got a little bit of room right here. Okay, so I could actually do the turbine right here. And then we could... Thinking. Transformer below it? Actually kind of awkward. Yeah, I think we do it right there. Okay, so transformer. Make this next. MV to LV. Yep. We need copper. Was that copper cable? Yeah. Then we need yet another LV machine hall. There we go. Put those copper cable away. Making the multis bigger is going to hurt me a lot. Oh, are you talking about like the new multi designs? It's definitely going to be weird in some situations. If that's what you're referring to. Input MV. Wait. Chat. Look at that tooltip. Didn't that used to always say MV 1 amp? Am I going crazy here? Why does that say MV 2 amp now? Kind of weird. Huh. Okay. And you know, I guess we could go ahead and start working the layout of this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we could just have them right there. So we won't want 2 4x10 cable. Try 2 amp. I mean, I don't have 2 amps of MV to try. I don't know, I just thought it was kind of weird. Yeah, I think this is all we need. Chat, I remember earlier in 2.9 development, I remember there were a lot of things changing in AE2 that I was excited about. I guess I'd have to go back and look at the upcoming features because I actually don't remember what any of that stuff was anymore. Anybody think of like what's the number one thing changing in AE2 and 2.9? Anybody who's familiar? I remember thinking to myself like, oh, I want to rush to EV, you know, or late HV, but it's been too long ago. I don't remember. Put that back there. Doesn't say any amp in 2.8. Doesn't say any amp. I could have sworn that all of the transformers in... Ow. Yep. I could have sworn that all the transformers in 2.8, they have a tooltip where it's like, it tells you 1 amp MV down to 4 amp LV. Right? The 4 amp ones don't? I have such a different memory of that. Interesting. How we doing? Poor bending machine. Yo, Onyx, what's up? Cat's not here. I mean, I do have my own chicken moments occasionally, but probably not as frequent. Okay, we can at least do this part. Bronze-plated bricks. We have everything we need for that. Circuit 1. Yeah, let's get that going. Tong, yes, thank you, thank you. Tongs counter 4. Of course. Chat, we also need to make a advanced distillery. I guess we should go ahead and do that probably. Yeah, what are we missing for that? MV machine hole? Well, okay. Go ahead and get this thing. Why not? Nice. Okay. Got that. I don't know where I'm gonna put that. I mean, I could steal off of this, technically, but we need that to just be dedicated to EBF. I could make a second advanced steam turbine. You know, we could just kind of put it on the back of this as well. Advanced steam turbine, and then this. Yeah. Circuit choosing overlay? Oh, you mean like in a single block machine? Yeah, it's been around for a while. Shift right click. No, shift left click. Yeah, shift left click, so you don't have to like left click spam or right click spam to get what you want. Yeah, you just shift left click. Yeah, that's life changing, right? Yeah, there you go. There'll be little tips like that across the whole game that are so easy to miss. Little quality of life all over the place. There's so much of that kind of stuff in GTNH. Is there a reason to not just turn all these into... I'm gonna make two stacks of vacuum tubes. Oh right, forming press, yeah. Also, brush magnetite. Put that over here. Gonna make a bunch of iron ingots. Most of the knowledge is from back watching Threefold. See so much. Yeah, I mean, like initially it was the same for me, Reborn, but so much has changed. Those were like GTNH 2.4 days, and we're going into 2.9, and each update has been a drastic change in quality of life. Yeah, I definitely feel you on that. Where in my forming press? Hello? Aha. There we go. Turtles were still in the game. You mean like turtles from like later vanilla? Those turtles? Alright. Let's put this rubber sheet away. We're kind of just like looking for miscellaneous little things to do while we're still waiting on the bending machine. Get all this stuff cranked out. Also, the assembling machine now is making the bronze plated bricks, which is the precursor to pyrolyzed oven casing. I need 66 of that. I guess I do need to make the other... Well, we'll make a second advanced gas steam turbine. We'll do it. Looks like we need some bronze rotors. Okay. Bronze rotors, I think I can make that in the LV. Right. Yeah, pretty much all rotors can be made in LV extruder, which was kind of mind-blowing for me when I realized that. Almost any metal. Sophisticated backport makes it in 2.9. Oh, is there a sophisticated backpacks backport? I didn't know that was even a thing. My inclination badged in is that it's not, because I had heard that they were closing off implementations of things very soon, if not already. And that sounds like a really major thing, but I guess it's possible that might still happen. If I had to bet on it, I would bet no, but we'll see. I don't have like any insider knowledge or anything, so. Okay, what else was I missing? Well, definitely a machine hull. Get that. If we have enough, and we don't have enough aluminium. Yeah. I was kind of afraid of that. This should smelt up really quick. We're getting close to the end of the bending machine grind. Okay. Yeah, sophisticated backpacks is pretty good. Yeah. And yo, Reborn, appreciate the follow. It's not on the feature list in the next week or two. It won't be in 2.9. Yeah. Now, Mr. Nibbles, I have seen before where they've closed things off and then something makes it past anyway, but maybe that's just kind of like an internally already like figured out that like that's the way it looked from the outside, but maybe that's not indicative of how it actually went down. But yeah, generally speaking, once they close the dam on that, that's the end of the implementations. Okay, there's our aluminium plate. Get those in there. Let's get our machine hull. And then there we go. Advanced steam turbine. Now I think I think this is the last steam machine that I'm going to replace over here. Well, thinking. So the wood tar output. I'm thinking about how I want to lay this out because the wood tar output has to be on like the bottom layer. So like part of me kind of wants to just bring this around like this. Something like that maybe. Probably be fine. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. That's not going to work. That's definitely not going to work. I just now remembered that we also are going to want some fluid extractors to fluid extract the charcoal into more wood tar. Thinking about how I want to do that. I mean, pretty much the only thing you can do is like a array of LV single block machines, right? Wait. Mini charcoal. Has that always been there, chat? I didn't know there was mini charcoal in the game. Huh. I'm learning. Yo, what's up, Bama? I have a funky base. It's fun to hang glide around. I like hang gliding in this game a whole lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this right here. Thinking about what direction I want to face this machine. Probably like that. Yeah. There's in fact mini charcoal in 2.8. Yeah, I'd never seen it before, Mr. Nibbles. That's weird. Don't hate it though. Don't know if this is something you've already answered before. What exactly is new with 2.9 update? Yeah, we've been talking about it like off on the whole time. We were actually looking at, I mean, my best advice is from like a more comprehensive look is to definitely go to the GTNH Discord and look at upcoming features. And there is a lot of stuff. Here's a good example of something that's happening regularly. I don't know how far you are into GTNH, but you know, you get this mixer about like IVH, like a lot of different multi-blocks in EV IVH. A lot of them are changing their block by block design on a fundamental level. Now, when you switch to 2.9, if you have a 2.8 world that has the old mixer in it, it will still work. They're not totally deprecating it until 2.10. But this is happening to a lot of multis. And then there's just a lot of quality of life also that's happening. As far as like in our early 2.9 world here, we're just barely in the MV age. Immediate things that visually you notice are vending machine. So no more coin page in the quest book. No more coin page. You have to use this now, which is great because it stores all of your coins. No more shoving coins in barrels and stuff like that, right? And you can favorite stuff as well. There's a favorites tab. And yeah, it's like very streamlined. I like it. It's got a couple downsides, but overall it's very good. And then wall shared coke ovens. With the coke oven hatch, so no more need for like a bunch of individual 3x3x3 coke ovens, each with like a, you know, LV, what do you call it? Conveyor belt and pump attached to them. It was very pricey before to do that. There were ways around that to some extent, but that's generally what you had to do. Yeah, the coke ovens are insane. So right now we've got these right here, the Rowcraft boilers. Taking advantage of 24 wall share coke ovens. By the way, you can do this now, chat. I forget what the default keybind is. I've got it on F4. But yeah, even if you're in like survival mode, you can do this. It's pretty cool. Apparently they have it in such a way where you can't like I can't go through stuff, right? Which means you can't like look into like caves and like kind of cheat around and stuff. So free cam, pretty cool. Flyby mode, yeah. What's up, Sean? Whoever requested the favorites tab in the vending machine is pretty based. You know, He's a cool guy. Yeah. You know. I helped chat. I had an idea. Let's see. I think we're good to go with all of this as well. All right, sweet. We're getting that Powerlize up in chat. We're almost done here. I've also got to figure out how many fluid extractors I want. Oh man, I don't know. Maybe I just won't fluid extract at all initially. For the sake of just getting this thing up and running, I might just skip the fluid extracting at the moment. Maybe plan for it at least. So if I'm going to skip it, then I need to at least like make a barrel or something to hold the stuff in. Hey, Term! How's it going? Yo, thank you for the raid. Chat, I don't remember where Term is in his playthrough at the moment, but also playing GTNH. Term, you like started a new run, like, not too long ago? Am I remembering this correctly? UHV. Oh, no, you're not. Okay, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I remember a time that you were, like, in LUV, and I think we were in LUV as well or something. Okay, yeah, it's all coming back to me now. Yo, thank you again for the raid. Hope you all had a good stream. We are fumbling around in our solo world on the 2.9 daily. This is daily 400 and something or other. 442. I think this was released like a week ago, something like that. Taking a look at some of the new stuff, vending machine, the coke ovens, and oh gosh, am I gonna have time to mess with crops in H today? I don't know. Okay, you did take a break. Okay, my memory's not completely busted. Good. Been playing creative. I'm impressed. Yeah, I really want to like take a day to just do nothing but creative stuff. I mean, I've been enjoying the survival playthrough in 2.9 for sure, but there's a lot of stuff that I'm like missing checking out. Okay, let's see. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do some fluid extractors, like right. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, let me go ahead and. Okay, yeah, we placed the LV energy hatches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chad, I'm actually thinking about moving the distillery even further away. Yeah, I think I'm going to. I don't have that much more pot and pipe, but we'll see what happens. And yo, Flurban, coming in hot. How's it going? Yo, thank you for the raid. Can I shout out anybody else right now? Shout out's on cooldown. Sorry. Y'all go follow Flurban. Flurban is about to do a subathon. Flurban, when does that start, by the way? Doing a subathon before work, so I hear more like TFG stuff, more Project Singularity as well. But thank you for the raid. How was your all stream? Hope you all... oh, tomorrow. Holy crap, tomorrow. Dude, that's crazy. Well, y'all should go check that out. Right now, chat, we are in 2.9 and we're just checking out some of the stuff from the daily. We were looking at some upcoming features earlier. Right now, I'm just trying to get some benzene up and running. We're at that awkward point at the beginning of MV where I really don't have a good power solution. And we have been doing like a survival playthrough over here, although I've been thinking about going to like a 2.9 creative world, messing with some crops in H. What time is it? Yeah, we might still have some time for that. I really wanted to get my Pyrolyze up and running before anything else. Let me make a barrel for the charcoal that I'm basically not going to use right now. We do want to fluid extract that eventually, but spruce log. Do I have any slabs here? I do. Huh. All right, very good. Change of plans. He got a surprise job. Yeah. Yeah, big congrats. Who was it? Somebody else in the community also got a job recently too. I can't remember. Not a drawer. I find it easier to make barrels for some reason. I don't know. I use drawers as well. But Java barrels are kind of my go-to early game in a lot of instances. Okay, so we're gonna have an output bus. We're kind of just like planning out the power lines of them because we're waiting on some of the casings to finish crafting. Maybe we just do output bus like right here. Right? Input bus has to go on top. And then output hatch could be... Oh, that kind of lines up perfectly though. Okay, you know what? We'll do output bus like right here. No, that's not output bus. And we'll do output bus right here. And then that can go into like a little small horizontal line of fluid extractors whenever we get those. And then output hatch can go right here. And then we'll have a little pipe going over to advanced distillery. And then we'll need some kind of tank storage as well. Right after we get this power online, I do want to do polyethylene. And then polyethylene will allow us to make the super tanks. And that'll make life with benzene a whole lot easier. So we'll get into that. And just loafing toasted. Thank you for the follow. If for anybody new to the stream, normally I am playing with my wife, Cat's Cozy Games. She's doing her own thing today. Today was kind of like an extra stream. Kind of off day, so she's chilling. We'll be back tomorrow. We've been playing Terrafirmagreg as well, by the way. Got a community server that we've been playing on. We're about to get into LVH on that. We are new to the Terrafirmagreg lifestyle. Been a journey. Back when semi-flugens required cobalt wire. Yeah, that's a crazy requirement, by the way. I will say that like semi-fluid generators for creosote might be like a decent idea. As like a transitionary thing. I just kind of wanted to get benzene going. It's definitely kind of putting a round, peg into a square hole in a way. But we're getting it done. We're getting it done. Using a couple of advanced steam turbines. Just not ideal, but we kind of make enough steam where I think it's going to be okay. I think so. Working on some AE2 crafting. Nice, dude. I can't wait to get there in this world. Recipe for the anti-LV circuit, but it's failing saying not enough ingredients. I don't know. I mean, it definitely shouldn't be. A very straightforward thing. Sounds like something fundamental is going on with AE2 if it's saying it doesn't even have the ingredients to go into the forming press in the first place. That's weird. I'd have to know more about your setup to help out with that, unfortunately. Have a mix of any LV and normal LV. It might just be the way you program some of your recipes. I guess you need to make sure that, I guess what are you using at this point? Are you doing microprocessor maybe? Let's say you're using microprocessor. You definitely need one microprocessor makes one LV any circuit. And then make sure that you don't have any of the LV circuits in any other recipe, right? In your entire system. Because if you've got some leftover recipes that don't use any LV circuit, I guess that could be kind of problematic. Java barrels are cheap, easy to upgrade. I don't like the upgrade path for Java barrels though, Sean. I've never really liked it that much. It's kind of awkward because you got to make the 1 before you can make the 2 before you can make the 3. I don't like the sequential nature of it. I mean, they're definitely good. I just never end up upgrading them. If I'm gonna do like an upgraded storage thing, then I will transition to like storage drawers. Yeah. If you post in our Discord, somebody can probably help you. Yeah. I think we can go ahead and start placing this stuff, Chad. We got most of the casings that we need. Get this going. do something like this. Go ahead and put the cupronickel coils in like that. Maintenance hatch, I guess, can go right here. Yeah. And then input bus, muffler hatch are going to go on top. Muffler hatch has to go top middle, right? Oh no, it could just go anywhere. Okay. That's fine. And before anybody asks, we are not doing the nitrogen quite yet. Although I do intend to do that in the future. Is it 5 tall? No, it's 4 tall. Okay. 1.12.2, Greg. New Horizons has been fun, but a learning curve. Yeah, there's some fundamental differences between, what is this, GregTech 5 and like other versions. Yeah. Input bus. Okay, so we're going to need to put logs in from over there. That is the other aspect of this I'm going to have to figure out. I don't know if I'm going to figure that out today. I'm probably just going to put some in manually temporarily. Maybe even like make a whole barrel. Put them in over here. Actually, yeah. I might just do barrel with like a hopper or something. Let's see. I need some iron plates. Do we have any? No. No, we don't. Running out of iron. Oh, we do have a bunch of iron over here, though. Let's go grab this real quick. Sure. What if I want a barrel? I love my barrels. Unless I have to upgrade them. Then I hate them. Let's just make a stack of plates. Actually, is there a better recipe for the barrels than the assembler? Oh yeah, there totally is. Oh, look at that. Nice. Barrel hopper. That'll work for now. Oh, cat's coming in. Do I need to mute for a second? 1 second, chat. I'll be back in a moment. All right, we're back. Our cat has like is like bleeding on her like back paw, like kind of badly. Like she keeps messing with it. Like I you know,
Come on,
the
Greg.
thing you worry about is
Pleased to
infection
meet
at that point.
you.
Like, I don't know.
Playing your love game with me.
Yo, RXality. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate that. Yeah, our like I don't know. I've never had an animal that like had that particular problem. I don't know what she's doing. Might need to go to the vet. I'm not sure. Hope nothing severe. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look infected or anything right now, but I mean, that's definitely the first thing I think about, so. I don't know. Cat was just bringing her in here. Yeah, I'm just thinking barrel right now. Obviously, this is going to change, chat. It's very, very temporary. Let's see. Yeah, we had just enough casings. Perfect. And ow. What was that, 5 now, Mr. Nibbles? Poor Danny, yeah. It's our mascot, chat. Why can't I find the emote right now? Well, that is her voice, yes. Yeah. There she is. Oh, oops. Yeah, I'm sure she's gonna be okay. It's one of those like awkward in between things where it's like, do we take her to the vet for this? Like, I don't know. But I'm thinking like maybe I should go to the store in a little bit and try to get some like gauze tape or something like that to put around it. But then I feel like she's just gonna like try to get rid of that. You know, cats are really good at shaking that kind of stuff off. So I don't even know if that's worth the trouble. Like, I don't know what to do. All right, let's do maintenance. Running fine. Okay. All right, here we go. Now I need a fluid pipe to get it to the advanced distillery. And then of course we need a tank to. Might not have to, wouldn't hurt to do it either. Yeah. Like get some clean, yeah. Can cats use Neosporin? I might have to look that up. Could always do that too. Keep it clean, yeah. It's probably what the vet would say too, right? Yeah, let me take a look at tanks here. So until we can get a super tank, how bad is this one right here? Vacuum tubes. Ugh. Dark steel. I don't have any dark steel. What about this one? I think we've made this one before. Yeah. We're just missing huge clay fluid pipe. We can use extractor. We just need clay. Oh, we got plenty of clay. Okay. In fact, let me make a couple of these. It was huge, right? Yeah, huge clay fluid pipe. Extruder? Oh, is it MV? Okay. That's fine. Nice. Had a few cats, also depends on the cat. It's it's a house cat. Yeah, they never go outside. Which probably helps the situation, I would assume. No, I'm gonna do my own research, Mr. Nibbles. Yeah. No, I'm just musing out loud. You're definitely right. I mean, I'm sure you all are also right, but obviously I gotta check these things myself. Alrighty. There we go. We got 5 of these. Just gonna make one tank for right now, though. Yeah, that'll do. So that was the weird thing. Yeah, I didn't see a cut or anything. I have to look closer. Let's see. Oh. Hold on. I'm gonna post. I'm gonna share this with people. That was a good idea. I forgot we had that. Chat. She has like a little orange slice thing to put around her neck, so she won't mess with the thing. Whenever we put this orange slice around her, she becomes completely docile. Like she'll like just lie on the floor, like she can't do anything whatsoever. It's the most pitiful thing you've ever seen in your life. I'm gonna post real quick. You check the other cat for cuts. That's a good question. They could have fought with each other. I guess that's possible. But Danny's had like a really bad case of like messing with her paws a bunch in the past. I wonder if she just like chewed too hard at her paw and then like opened a wound or
She
something.
has these little growths that she gets on her paws, like little growths, and tries to. I bet that's what happened.
Exactly what happened, I imagine. All right, I'm trying to get this picture. There we go.
That poor baby.
There we go, chat. Look at that sweet girl. Now she's very unhappy because of the orange slice.
Look at the look on her face. She's like, I am so mad.
That's so pitiful, dude. The orange speaks to her. Yeah.
What's really bad is Romeo has a thing with the color orange. Like attacks and plays with anything orange. So now she's like,
he's gonna smell like blood in the water as well. Like no pun intended.
Yeah, he's really gonna be after her now.
Oh my gosh, we might have to keep them separated to some extent. She's lying there, she's completely defeated. The orange of shame, it really is. It's so pitiful. Oh man. No, you're good. No, it's funny but sad at the same time. Oh god, dude, are we out of pot? And I need some fluid pipe to finish this off. We're so close to getting this done. I guess small pot and pipe is probably fine for this. Yeah, I think the throughput of this is fine. Let's use that. We'll put our tank probably just right there for now. So something like this, I think. This is extremely rudimentary. Can't wait to do a better setup. How do you like 2.9? I mean, I'm liking most of the changes. Early game, right? Because I really haven't played around with any of the stuff later on favor. You know, we're just in MV age. Quad coke share or coke oven wall sharing is amazing, by the way. And the hatches. Like, I'm totally sold on that. I'm pretty much sold on the vending machine. Vending machine is overall a huge upgrade. In my opinion, it's a little too expensive. Like, over 3 stacks of 10 is kind of rough, but I guess it could be worse. So 1, 2, 3, and then we place that downward. And I think we're good. I don't have a tricorder, so I can't tell if these have energy, but I assume they do. Yeah, a lot of 10, but once you get it, it's good. The only thing that it really makes awkward compared to the way the game used to be is, you know, you would normally make a piston up here in Steam Age, and then you would basically never have to make a piston again because you always like turn in technician coins into the coin quest page and get more pistons that way. Well, you may very well get to this quest, make the piston, but then you may not have a vending machine yet. So I actually like, because pistons are such a pain to make and the, you know, redemption with the coins is really good. I think I would almost recommend to anybody just grind out the 10, like when you're in the Stone Age, grind out the 3.5 stacks of 10, however much it is. Go ahead and just make the vending machine. It is a Stone Age quest after all. Just go ahead and bite the bullet, you know. Excited for crops? Yep, same. I need to take some time to dedicate to crops. Pat, look at that. We got wood tar. Oh yeah. Oh, batch mode's on. Okay. 1.5k. Oh my gosh, it's so slow initially. Yeah, we probably do need to get the fluid extractors online quicker than I thought. As far as where we're gonna put those, I was thinking about like right here. So we might have to bring steam along the top to steam turbines. Although honestly, at this point, we'll have benzene. I could probably do like 1 MV gas turbine and then down transform it to 4 LV fluid extractors. Actually, no. Hold on. We could do 2 LV gas turbines. Yeah. We need to use redstone alloy cable. But yeah. Yeah, that'll probably work. So we'll bring the charcoal over to those, and then we'll have the wood tar come out. Maybe meet up with this pipe or something like that. Oh, look at that. We already got some benzene. Yeah, a lot of it is really tied up in this. We really have to utilize this charcoal. So I think that's going to be my words. I think that's going to be my next step, is making 4 fluid extractors. Only change I wish for vending is shared coin pool. Yeah, I did notice that. So Kat came into my world briefly one day when we were testing out NH crops. It was like before it got added to daily. We did our own implementation. And yeah, the vending machine was split between us. So she has her own coin thing. I have my own coin thing. No, it's not the end of the world because, you know, especially if it's just 2 people, I can always just, you know, take out some coins and be like, hey, here, have some coins, you know. It's pretty easy to do that. So I don't see that happening. The like team shared vending machine. I think that's probably outside the bounds of what the author is probably wanting to do. Just a guess, but yeah, I wouldn't count on it, at least. Chat, let me snooze those ads because I think we're going to take off here. I want to check on the cat and see if I need to go to the store and get anything and, you know, figure out what to do with all that. So thank you all for hanging out tonight for a little impromptu stream. I had fun being back in GTNH. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, it's our streaming time tomorrow. Kat will be back with me, and we'll be back to Terrafirmagreg, and we will be opening up the LVH for everybody on the server, and hopefully we'll be able to join people in going to LV. We're very close. We're very, very close. Just like a couple other little things to do. We'll be limping our way along into it, don't get me wrong, but you know, we'll get there. Chat, let's go raid Zayden, who literally just started their stream. Yeah. Might still be in the waiting. No. He's going into the world. All right. Yeah, let's head over there. I'll see you all tomorrow. Y'all have a good rest of your evening and stay safe and have a good one. Final Fantasy 14 raid. Oh, dude, I need to get back to that game eventually. Yeah. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.